Hello, I'm Flo, and today I got my Cricut Joy from TVSN. So I've opened the boxes so that I can show you what's in them, and I have put the packages together. This is actually the Joy itself, and it came in a box, in another box with some extras. So first of all, I'll put this one on one side. No, I won't. I'll show you what's in here. This is one of the boxes that came, and this is obviously the vinyl box, and it came with the smart vinyl, the Cricut Joy in it's permanent and it's gold. So that's the first one I got, and I'll pop it in there. Now that is, let me see how long that is. Weed effortly. That's 120 inches long. So that's just over 3 meters. So I'll be able to do a lot of labelling with that and a lot of cuts. Now this one is a bit heavier, and it looks to be black. It's smart vinyl and permanent, and it's 240 inches long, which is just over 6 meters long. So 20 feet or 6 meters. And it's quite a bit heavier. So I will put that there. And this one is quite a bit lighter, and it says smart vinyl removable. It's for the Cricut Joy again, and it's 12 inches long, and there's 5 12-inch pieces. So there's 5 different colours in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. Well, I'm going to open it up if I can. Let's have a look. They do love to make these so that I can't open them. So, oops, I'm going to get the scissors in there, but I don't want to break the box. Okay, we are trying very hard to do this. I shall... Oh, I'm shaking. I'm so excited about this. I don't know about you people when you open boxes, but it really is so hard when you're trying to open a box and you get to the stage where you are trying to open it. Aha, that looks to be open. These little boxes, by the way, are also really great because they've got little hooks on them at the top, and because they're little rolls, you can take them in and out and hook them up on your shelves. So this is one piece. Let me get you into the camera. So I'll put them one over the top of each other so that hopefully you can see them. And yep, they're 12 inches long. There's a pinky peachy colour. A peachy colour. Oh, look at those colours. They are stunning. I love the teal. They are absolutely stunning. So I hope you like that, but if you're into doing different colours, that's also another thing, that you can buy a multi-pack of colours, which I think is really great. Now this one here is a permanent vinyl. There's 4 feet or 48 inches, 121.9 centimetres. So that one there is a permanent in silver. So we'll put him down over there, and I'll just leave those out. Hopefully I'll move them off to the side. Maybe I'll put them on top of my Air 2, and you can see that my Air 2 is well loved. I usually develop my colour my machines with all sorts of things, and I've got butterflies and things on that one. Now this, let's go to the next box that comes with it. As you may have got this. The vinyl was a separate box on the TVSN. Another separate box was the card kit, and these are insert cards 12. Insert cards and envelopes. Just remember, you get the cards plus the envelopes plus the inserts, and this looks like a sparkly one. And oh, this is the cards and papers, this one. And these are obviously the brights. and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's 12 cards in there, so there's probably 2 of each colour. And again, you get the inserts to go with them, and they fit straight into the Joy on the card mat, so there's no having to cut your own. Now, these are the Cricut Joy papers. Now, they're an adhesive backed paper, and I'll try and give you the, I'm not sure whether that's coming out now. It just shows you one, oh no, it shows you all the papers on the front. So if you're buying them in a shop, you'll be able to see the different colours on the top. Let's see if we can open them without too much of a hassle. Oh yep, it has got a little tear off strip here so that you can open them up. Again, it's got a nice little hook thing at the top, and you would be able to put them back in when you hadn't used them, and or used part of them and see them. Now hopefully you can see these. I'll try and move this box and I'll put them out. There's obviously 2 of each colour, and we'll put them down here. Oh, stretching over. Now, oh, they are beautiful colours. I must admit they come out with some stunning colours. So that's one of the card packs there, and that's called the Always Spring, and there's 10 pieces of your papers in there. So that's again rather pretty, very pretty actually. Adore the multicolours in that. Now I'm going to pull the tab off this one, keep hold of the little things inside, and this is the rose pack, and if you like roses you will adore this pack. These are the rose pack, and again there's some dark ones. These will make absolutely stunning bits to go on things, dresses for your little girls if you're doing those. And those are the paper packs. Now I will just move these back again, take the roses back and put them with their appropriate pack and put them onto one side. And these ones, which are the spring ones, that's another very pretty pack. We'll move that box out of the way, and we've got another box. I've got another box, and there's more. I love it when they say and there's more, but this time I can say and there's more. So those are the 2 cards that came in that pack. Now this was a pack of cards. There's I think 4 packs of cards in here. Now these are, oh, these are sparkly ones. Glitter and glam. Phone call. Now what were we in? We were in the cards, weren't we? And I think I had the these ones, which are the glitz and glamour cards, come in the 4 pack. Then the Mesa sampler, I'm not really quite sure what they are, but if you have a look at the colours in those cards, they're really pretty. The sort of pinks and burgundies, goldy colour and blue, and you can see the colours on the front side of the card, so I'll put those down there. Then we have the rainbow scales, and these again look very sparkly. Oh, there's some lovely sparklies in there. So those are another one. There's 10 in that pack, 12 in that pack, 10 in the bottom pack, and this one's probably got 12 in because that's the way it goes. This is the macarons sampler. I don't know whether macarons are that colour. I don't generally eat them. So those are a pastel-y type one. Very, very pretty pastel cards, would do for virtually all occasions. So those are another 12 pack of cards. So that's another box emptied. Now, I got a card pack with the actual machine itself, so we're going on to the machine now. And what came in the machine box, let me clear this away so you might have a bit more room to see things. And I'll put the vinyls over there. Now, it's the pastel sampler. So now the pastel sampler is different than the macarons, and I would have thought that they're very similar. It's got a brown, so they're both 12 packs, but this one says the macaron sampler and this one says the pastel sampler. And as you can see, hopefully you can see, they're very similar in colours, and the pinks, and no, maybe they're just fractionally different. But anyway, they're both beautiful card sets. So we'll put the macaron, no, I can't remember which one came in it now, the pastels one. The macarons came with those. Now, another thing we've got in the set is the tools. Now, you've got a weed eater, a spatula and a scraper. Those are, I would say, my go-to tools. I always have one of those. Now, the weed eater has got a lovely little cover for the point of it. Try not to lose that because they are extremely sharp, as my hands can verify when I keep poking them into it. They are a colour that matches the Joy, which I think is the lovely teal. Now, as well as that, I got a card mat that is separate, and the card mat is a pretty blue mat. And now I'm going to open the box. Well, I will open the box if I can figure out which way up it goes. Yep, there it is. Now, I said I'd opened all the boxes and I hadn't, had I? So now I'm going to open the box and we'll have a look at what is in the box. Now, this is the box, as you can see. Now I'm going to tip it upside down. Although it says right way up on most of these boxes, they were all packed upside down. So let's have a look and see what this is. Now, I shall turn it around here to open it. And it's got 3 little stickers on it. Stickers are wonderful things, but they do take a little bit to get off at times. And I'm going to just slide that along there, and slide it along here, and slide it along here. And I should have my little knife out, but I don't. Now, push it backwards and upwards. And it's well packed, as you can see. It's got a lovely cardboard, solid cardboard, if you want to keep the things in here. Now, it says Open Me, and in here is, I'm just opening it here, and in here is Let's Get Started. I think that is in another language as well. Then you've got a piece of card, a piece of smart vinyl, and the Cricut mat, the little baby one, and it's so cute. And then there's the warranty card in there. So that's the mat and 2 playthings. So if you have got it, you've got a couple of pieces to play with to start with. And then the little Cricut. Now, this is a lovely colour. It's beautiful. I'll just check what's in the bottom of the box, because yes, it's got, the bottom of the box has got bits in, so don't forget to take the bottom of the box out. Now, it's got the cord, and it's got the Cricut Joy pen. Now, just remember the cord is a New Zealand cord here. So that's awesome. It's got a little wee tiny connection here, which goes into here. And this is a similar cord to what is in the other machines. It says Cricut Joy, and I will just read on the back here. I think no, I think it's 18 volt and 2.5 amp. That's really, really important if you ever lose your Cricut Joy box that is your step-down transformer, because if it goes to the wrong things, or if you just tried to plug it in, you'd blow it up. Now, gosh, they've really got us going with all these bits and pieces that cover the different bits and pieces and trying to get into them. So now I'm going to open the Cricut Joy. There's only one lead that goes into it, and that is the power lead. I shall put these little things over here and just put that over there. Right, this is the Cricut Joy, and it's actually quite a weighty machine. I don't know the weight of it, but it's certainly a weighty machine. Now, it connects with Bluetooth, so you're going to want to look at the bottom of it, and the bottom of it has got Joy, and then it has got numbers and letters, or just numbers or letters, and that is the code that connects in with your Bluetooth. So just be aware of that. Now, when I open this down, that's the Cricut Joy, and it's got a little piece in here that holds that for travelling. Other than that, that's the little baby. Now, you can imagine you can just actually put that in your handbag along with the cord and your phone, and you're out and about. And if somebody says to you, oh, I so wanted stickers for my wall, or the kids, you've gone to visit the grandkids, or the kids have come home from school and said, I need a card for my teacher tomorrow, you've got it right there, and you can just plug it in and go. So, so that I can show you, you can plug it in and go, I'm just going to literally plug it in. And now, sorry you can only see the top part of my t-shirt, but I'm sure that you're more interested in actually seeing the Cricut Joy. Now, there is the Cricut Joy, and you'll see that the little light is on now that I've done that. I'm now going to choose Cricut Joy on my phone, and before I do that, I will have to go to the now what do I go to? I go to settings and connections and Bluetooth, which is on, and I have a look and see whether the connecting number is what I've got on my phone. 4C63, and it's 4C63, so I have to go there because that's the one that is.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Oh, right. Now, we'll won't worry about those messages at the moment. So 4C63, right. Now I'm going to go back to the new projects. I'm going to go new projects. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back to projects. Projects, Mother's Day. Ah, there's a happy birthday card there. There's a You're a Star. Now, if I go make it, aha, then I go continue. I've got to tell it which one to connect to. Aha, machine updates. So it's now going to tell me I need to update this. Stay in round range and powered on during update. So that's, I don't know whether you can see my phone, but that's, oh, the light is flashing. So it's doing something with the updates. While it's doing that, I'm going to open one of the cards that I have, and I think I have a pack open, but I can't. Oh yes, I have. Right, I have a pack of cards open rather than opening those ones. I've got a nice burgundy background there. Oh, I've got blue and burgundy. Oh, I've got oh, that'll make a nice one for someone. Oh, there we go. It's saying updating 1 of 2. So I've there's the little Cricut Joy card mat. Now, when you open your mats, you will find that they have a little clear sticker on them. Well, a little clear mat over the top of what they've got on the mat, so that it protects the sticky layer. And with that, what you should do is, before you take it off, put a sticker of some sort on it so that you know which side is the right side. So I'm going to put
Excuse me, there is a message
a
for you.
name sticker here. So I've just put a name sticker there, and then I will be able to peel this off and know that that is the right side for me, and that's named for me, so that's fine. Now, your mat has a lift up piece in the middle. Now, it doesn't pull off, so don't try pulling it off. You slide your card in like this, right, and it's got an arrow as to which way it goes, and then you put this top down and you press it down. Now I'm just going to press it down because with my fingers, because this is specially designed so that you can have the card in there and it doesn't move. So I'm now going to, I think I've got to try and, I think I might have to stand up. So my phone's saying next, and I've got to agree with the terms and register it. Joy is registered and set up. Next. Set material, and I'm going to put it on insert cardstock. It's telling me to load the fine point blade and load the mat when ready. So I'm just going to stand and push this under the guides. Oh. There we go. It did that. Now I'm going to tap go now. It checked that the fine point blade was in there, and now I've pressed go. It's detecting the tool. And now hopefully I'm going to close my eyes and it's all going to come out right, because I wasn't sure whether that loaded properly. I had to pick one with lots of little bits on it, didn't I? Oh, and it's got a little circle which is saying how far round your cut it is. So it's about quarter finished at the moment, which is really handy. You can't, I don't think you can see that on my phone. Maybe you can in the background. I'll try and hold it up and see whether you can see the phone going as well. And you can see the little circle there. You can see the card that you're cutting, which in my case is really good because I often forget which one I'm cutting. Especially when I'm cutting on more than one machine, I'll get confused as to what I'm cutting on which. But the Joy was put out for a market that didn't have machines and that wanted to do just a little bit. I can see that there is certainly a market for those people who actually have machines and they want to take them with them to visit the grandchildren, visit the children, visit, have children, want to go to the school and do something. and they can go to the school, they can grab some smart materials, especially the vinyls and the non-permanent vinyls, and they can do stickers for the children. The teachers that will be able to do huge banners and that sort of thing. The kids' birthdays. There's just an amazing number of things that you can do. It's so little, you can stick it inside, stick it in the drawer under the knives and forks, and it's going to be there just right when you want it. You could leave it, depending on how often you're going to use it, you could just leave it plugged in, and I can see myself using this every day. I use my machines a lot. I don't sell anything, but I do play with them a lot. Now, that is now come out to where it's saying to me, unload the mat, your cut is complete, unload mat. So I'm going to go unload mat and then pick it up from here, and it's just unloaded it and it's all done. It also gives you an option to cut again. So now I'm going to move the Joy over to one side, and I'm going to say finish on the phone so that it stops beeping. It doesn't beep, it was flashing. And now I'm going to undo my Cricut Joy tools. I do have other tools here, but I do particularly like the colour of these ones, so I'm going to undo them now. And as you see, I'll get them out. Oh, yeah, gotcha. They're so pretty in the colours. Oh. Now, do have to remember when you just put those over there. Now, here's my spatula. I'm going to put those over there. Don't let me forget that. Right, and now I'm going to, now we bend the mat backwards and we peel the mat away from the card. So actually we hardly even need to do that. It just simply lifts up, and I'm going to lift this card up. It's all there. I'm going to slide it out now and put the card mat over there, and this is just ready to pop them out, and I will do that. I haven't got a terribly good light right where I am actually. I should have maybe moved things first, and I can just take this and pop these out. I might have needed a bit more pressure on that for that first cut, but I don't think so. I've got it's pretty good. I just normally when I do this, it's just straight comes off the mat, and these all stick behind, but maybe I didn't push them down onto the mat far enough for them to just jiggle that last little bit out. They're just a little bit stuck to each other on the corners, but having said that, they all popping out quite nicely. I've just got to get all the little dots out. No, there we go, come on little dot, get out of there. And then at the top here we've got little card corners. Oh, there's another A there. Here we go. Come on, out you come. There we go. It's just being naughty for me. There's actually, there's not a, it just appeared stuck, but it actually wasn't really stuck at all. Now, I've got the card here, the insert card, that I'm going to put in, and that's got a nice smooth side and a slightly textured side. Now, before I put it in there, if I wanted to put a message on the back, again, I could put it in the Cricut Joy and write a message, and that again would be lovely. if you think, right, well, I'll have this card on one side and I'll write the message later, you can pop the card in the back to know that that's the one that you're going to put in the back of it, and it's easy enough to pop out when you want to write your message as well. So I'm just popping these in the back through those little corner pieces, and Design Space has got these little corner pieces in Design Space. So if you just want to cut your own card and have little corner pieces on, they're already in there. They've also got the card bases with them as well if you want to do it on the bigger machines. So don't think, oh well, I haven't got that. Design Space has got so much stuff now, it's just almost impossible to have a look at what everything is. Now, I think that card is amazing. It's very quick, very easy, and I had a little bit of a problem because I hadn't, this is the first time I've ever tried this machine. Do have another one that I've played with, and that one came out a little bit better. I will check. One of the things I didn't check this time was with the Cricut Joy. Usually I take the blade out. Now, very easy to take the blade out. If you have a look down here, you just pop that and you lift it up. Now, oh no, that's alright. I thought I had a piece caught on there, but I didn't. Now, to go back, you just drop it in at the top, if you can see it. There you go, drop it in at the top, and it drops down. There's no pushing it or anything else, and it just clicks over like that. So when you have got the pens, and I will pull out a pen set that I have, and when you've got the pens, that's these are the pens specifically for the Cricut Joy. Now, I took the bottom piece off and I put them there, and I took the top piece off. Now, I stood my pens in here so that they had a place where I knew they were these particular ones in that particular pack, so I did that. When I put my pen in here, so I took that out, I used the bottom of it to put my blade in so that I could take my pen out here. Now the pens, again, they just drop in. They're not like the pens for the other machine which you have to click in, and it just shuts, and that will write for you. And all you've got to do is the same process in Design Space, but you just choose write or draw, and that's there. That means that my pen is safe because I can remember to put the things back on, the lid back on, and my little blade sits in here, and sometimes the little blade pokes out the bottom, so I don't want that damaged, and that's there. So I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing that I've done today and are excited as I am about the Cricut Joy. TVSN had this and they've sold out. Spotlight has it in New Zealand, and I'm sure that they will put it on specials at times. The current price in the catalogue's $400. That may sound a lot, but it is an amazing little machine and so portable. You could have it in your handbag and just whip it out for the children. I can just see them being so excited. Mum's bought the Cricut Joy. In my case, it'll be Nana's bought the Joy with her. So, and that's always great as well. So hopefully you have a really great time with this machine. I certainly recommend it. I love my Air 2. I love my Maker, and this is just another one. Instead of making a granddaddy, which they've already made with the Maker, they've made a little baby, and it's amazing. So that's my time with the Cricut Joy. Thank you for watching.